Okay, so it's been a really long time since I made any videos, and that means I have a lot to talk about and not much time to talk about it in. I was supposed to go to a party and have fun. I went to the party, but it was kind of okay, so I don't really feel like talking about it much. Kind of spent a lot of time by myself when I was hoping to hang out with friends. I did renew my AIAA membership. That was something I'd been on the fence about because it's a $115 annual membership, and that's a lot of money, but it's also a good place to look for jobs, although it hasn't materialized with one yet, but they do have jobs in my field. And I also got a lead on a job recently with some NASCAR stuff. So that may or may not pan out, but at least I'm putting in some effort and trying to be an engineer. I don't know. Sometimes it's been a little depressed, and I'm trying not to be that way all the time, or maybe just a little down. But I'm trying to stay positive and focus on the good things. Last week was extremely busy as a week. I ended up doing something every single day after work. There was one day where I went shopping and did some other stuff. I tutored twice because my we were a little behind and needed to practice more to catch up. So that at least was a lot of extra work, although then I was exhausted. So, you know, it is what it is. I was supposed to help somebody move on Saturday, which of course is also exhausting, but since they live down in Charlotte and they had a lot of people volunteer to help them move, they actually told me that it wasn't necessary for me to come down to help them, but they appreciated the offer, which is, you know, it was okay. I was kind of looking forward to seeing people, so I was almost disappointed. But I did have a magic event that I wanted to go to as well, and I was kind of disappointed when I saw that fell on the same day as the move. When I found out on Thursday, late in the evening, that I wasn't going to be moving anyone on Saturday, I was like, okay, well, or maybe I got the message Friday. Anyway, I ended up spending a lot of Friday evening building because I wanted to have a deck, but none of my decks were standard legal anymore because it had been so long since I'd played last. So I updated it slash rebuilt a red black deck, and I ended up winning the tournament. One of the guys, I kind of call him poor sport guy, but that's how I think of him. He was playing an interesting deck. I actually liked his deck, and I think I'm going to try to build my own version of it. But he was really disappointed because he wanted to win first, but all you won was some stupid playmat. So I traded it to him for some of the booster packs he had won, because I didn't want a playmat. I have a playmat and I don't use it. So I don't need another one, especially not one that wasn't particularly pretty. But since it was collectible, he really wanted it. That's what he really wanted. So I traded it to him. Anyway, we all ended up happy in the end. Other than that, I did get my oil change today. That was good. I'd bought the supplies, but then I was having trouble finding someone to actually do the changing because I kept wanting to pair it up with other things. I was going to go to Walmart, get my oil changed, and have it, and also do some shopping, but then when the oil change guy couldn't give me a straight quote for how much it was going to be, I finally gave up on him. I tried going to Goodyear, where I had my car inspected, and they told me that there was some kind of problem. Oh yeah, they don't use other people's oil, and they also didn't have 5W50. So they weren't able to do my oil change either, although they could have done an oil change. And I also wanted them to look at my starter, but they said that could take a day or two, and I definitely need my car. I can't just give it up. So we'll just kind of play it by ear. But looking forward, I'm going to a group meetup this weekend, so that should be fun. At least that's what I'm telling myself. But just hanging out with friends is usually pretty cheap, so that's also kind of good. The other big thing is I've been trying to watch some anime with one of my friends, but it keeps not working out. We'd originally planned to hang out after helping someone move in Charlotte. That was my plan, to help them move and then go watch anime. But when that didn't work out, it just didn't work out. Well, this is getting long and I'm going nowhere fast, so I'm just going to cut it short. But I'm still making videos, and I'll remember to upload these last two because it's been a while.